How you doing? Welcome to our Tai Chi class. If you've been with me for a while, you know how it goes. We usually warm up a bit, do some breathing, and move into our Tai Chi routine. Today we'll just try and briefly go through some stuff, maybe 15-20 minutes if we're lucky. But I just want you guys to get the feel, get the flush, get the refresh, revive, rejuvenate, all the great benefits of Tai Chi in the morning. We have a nice breeze here outside, the weather's getting better, and I just want to welcome you. If it's your first time, just do what your best. You know, if you've been here before, try and stick with the requirements. Let's let it flow. Okay, let's go ahead and warm up a little bit. Work those fingers. Yeah? Get some fluid moving. Get that body to wake up. And from here, we just rotate out to our wrists in circles. Circles. Doesn't matter which way your circle goes. You can go one direction a few times, and then reverse and switch the direction. Alright, however best works for you. Alright, now let's open and close the elbows. Open and close, open and close. There we go, nice and easy. Always soft, always relaxing. Never forceful, just let it happen. And now draw circles, outward circles from the elbows. Increase the rotation as well as release any stiffness in the joints. As we go the opposite direction now, in Chinese Kung Fu, we refer to as the big articulations or joints as the 7 stars. And so we just did our wrist and our shoulders, our wrist and our elbows, and now we move to our shoulders, which would be like a number 3. Rotate your shoulders as you circle forward. This time you're engaging your muscles, your traps, your lats, maybe your deltoids, and your pecs. Reverse the direction, as well as getting inside that joint. As you circle, you release the lubrication. The synovial fluid helps to keep the joint lubricated, just like you keep your car oiled. This in turn will stave off stiffness, right? Maybe help you to resist arthritis, help you to keep that plaque out of your joints. Okay, now we're going to swing our waist and twist our spine twice to each side. Now we're working to our spine, which is the housing or the casing for our whole nervous system, from our brain to our brainstem and down, which talks to the whole body. So we have to keep our spine supple. Supple, loose, lubricated, relaxed spine. Keeps the body young. And in Tai Chi we strive for youthfulness through exercise, life longevity. Okay, good. Place your fingers together and stretch towards the sky. As you lift your palms as high as you can, pick up your shoulders, open your shoulders higher. As you think you're as high as you can, now lift your spine, pick yourself up. Fight that gravitational pressing on your spine. Grow a few inches. Extend, lift, expand, protract. Reach for the universe, reach for the sun. Pull your neck up, pull your head up. Release your lower spine. Good. Now let's bow to the right. We want to get that plaque, that stiffness out from each of our vertebrae, right from our center spine, our lower spine, and our upper spine, which is our cervical spine. Okay, good. How about bend back slightly, not too hard, but lift as you bend, don't compress. And then bend down forward slightly, just so your back can swing and sway. Again, swing back. All the way back as you bend backwards. Of course, as you do these exercises, you want to stay relaxed. Swing through your, if you want to separate your legs, you can swing through your legs. Let's do one more time. Over the top. Feel that spine lighting up. Okay. All those little intricate parts of your spine, the nerves, the ligaments, are all waking up. Okay, good. All right. Next we're going to move on. Lower back where the sacroiliac and the lumbar. Just rotate from side to side. This also engages the hip joint. Right? So we just want to circle the hips in one direction and then the other direction. Loosen up the lower spine, the sacroiliac. Okay? Grab your right knee. And this is called hug your knee. Pull your knee up and hold it to your chest or as high as you can as you keep your balance. And rotate your ankle. So we're circling our ankle joint, which is another one of the 7 stars. The ankle, the knee, and the hip. And of course the neck makes 7. Reverse the direction. Good. How about release your leg and try and balance? Sometimes they say if you hold your opposite ear, it helps you keep your balance, which counteracts the weight. Alright? Just for now, let's see if you can extend that leg for a second. And then relax and put it down. Okay? Other knee, hug and lift. Hold, stretch. This also stretches out your lower lumbar. Those little lower back muscles that pull down, your pull down muscles for your kicks. Okay. Good. And then rotate your ankle a few times, one direction. Get that ankle loose in the opposite direction. Very nice, very relaxing, never forced. Okay, let's see your balance. How's that balance going for you? Well, a little wobble if you move over there. Make sure you practice a little bit longer. Extend your leg. Right? You can extend it to the front, to the side, you can reach sideways, you can extend it back, right? However you want. You can hook your knee, or you can flatten on your knee and go down. Various ways to balance. Okay. One of these classes we'll just go over leg balancing and balance for strength and support. All right. Next one is called the side-to-side stretch. Sometimes in wushu, kung fu, we might go down pretty low. But we're not going to go down too low today. Just separate your legs, and you can reach your hands for the ground or not. Put your hands on your leg and just sink. Open up your hip from one side to the other side. Right? As we shift from side to side, however low is comfortable for you. If you feel you can dip all the way down, that's great. That works the knee and the ankle, engages the hip. But this knee, we need to keep those knees loose and supple. Feet together. Here's an easier knee squat. Squat your knees until your hands slide down around your kneecap. Draw a circle with your palms and come back up. If you want to keep your torso erect, that's fine. If it's uncomfortable, you can tilt. Okay, if we're doing a squat with weights, you want to keep your back as straight as possible. And you can feel the tension in the quads and the knee tendons, right, as we bring blood to the joint. But not so difficult, not so forceful, just relaxed. Drawing a circle, feel the warmth of your hands as you circle around your kneecap into the knee joint. Let that warmth penetrate. Back up. Good. If you are a wushu practitioner, this is a great exercise for you. One foot in front, back leg bent, front leg, toes off the ground. Reach for your toes and pull yourself forward. As you stretch your toes back, pull your head down towards your toes. Chest towards your knee. Just hold it down. 1, to feel the stretch in the hamstring behind the knee. 2, feel the stretch around the ankle. 3, as you pull your head towards your toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we do the other leg. Opposite leg in front. Dip back, sink, and forward. Grab your toes if you can, or if you feel more comfortable, put your hands over your quads and press your leg as you lean forward. 1, 2, feel the stretch all the way through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. Good. Okay. So we kind of stretched our muscles and opened up our joints through rotation, worked through all the articulations. Right? Okay. So let's do a couple just real quick breathing exercise just to focus in. The idea is to shut off the outside thoughts. Right? Use that side of your brain which is intuitive, not analytical, stressful, your working brain that you use every day at work. This one's overdone. Let's bring balance back to our brain by settling into our intuitive brain. As you find your stance, shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly. Embrace your lower abdomen, the center of your being, your dantian. And take deep breaths through your nose. Expand your lower lung and let it sink as you exhale. It circles through your tailbone and up over your head and back out your mouth. Again, repeat. In this circle is the Rendu channel in acupuncture, which is the main thing you have to visualize, and the rest it just happens automatically. The circulation warms the body, increases the Qi flow, and not just radiates from top to bottom, front to back, but extends out through your extremities and even past your extremities, connecting you to the magnetic field, the energy, the Qi that's all around us, which connects us to the earth, and to the sun, and to the universe. Inhale, exhale. This is like a generator circulating and recharging our battery. As you do this, you'll feel warmth in your stomach. Visualize that warmth growing, getting bigger, and we all know heat rises, so let that heat rise and warm your body. Do a few more breaths on your own as we continue to breathe. And relax. Rub your hands together. That's a short version. The more time you have, you can do this longer. Of course, we're out in the elements outside, so you're hearing all these other sounds. When you do Tai Chi, you try and turn your mind inward and not be distracted. And life has so many distractions, so it's good to help you focus. And focus is a main part of Tai Chi because you have to use your mind. You have to visualize the circulation, visualize the electric current, visualize the recharging of your battery, and see it happening. And if you're not visualizing it, you're losing part of the elements which are required. Okay, we'll do 2 exercises out of the 8 pieces of brocade, and then we'll move on to the 8-step Tai Chi. Two movements of 8 pieces of brocade. Number 1 is draw the bow. With this one, separate your stance, bend your knees, cross your arms, inhale. And as you stretch like you're pulling a bow, point with your finger, follow your finger with your eyes, and squeeze your shoulder backs like when you wake up in the morning, get that morning squeeze on, and exhale. Focus on your finger, then look at the writing on the wall. So you change your focus like eye push-ups, finger wall, and then you come back and relax. Inhale, cross your hands, expand from the inside of your chest, stretch your pericardium, your lungs, your heart, open your arteries. Right? Dilate your arteries, your veins, everything inside dilates. As you exhale, squeeze, you're stretching from the inside. Finger wall, changing your focus to help your eye muscles, your focus muscles to stretch, strengthen like eye push-ups. Just focus your finger, then focus on the wall. Inhale, then stretch. Exhale, squeeze like you stretch in the morning. All right, one more time to the right. Inhale. Expand from the chest, expand the heart, expand everything. Stretch your fingers to the wall. Squeeze back. Exhale. Finger wall. Relax. One more time. Inhale. This is called drawing the bow or the archer. And relax. Feet together. These exercises were created many thousands of years ago, right? And it was by a general who wanted gave his soldiers a regime to practice every day. So you can understand drawing the bow is one of the things they did. But you can also understand when people wake up in the morning, they might do something natural like go. Right? Some people go. Right? Some people go. Well, these exercises are based on that morning stretch. It flushes out the sleepy blood, it refreshes the body to get you going and ready for your other Qi Gong Tai Chi exercises. All right, one more. There's different versions of this one called The Bear Shakes His Tail. Here's the version I want to share with you. Again, stance opens up, hands on your hips, sink down into your stance. Now with your head and your tailbone, you're going to try and create the letter C by curving your hips to the side and your head sideways. and this stretches your internal spine. As you exhale, go to the side, throw your hip, turn your head, and stretch to the side, exhale. And then slowly come to the center again, straighten up your spine, relax your tailbone, and then curve your tailbone and your pelvis and your head to the opposite side. Pivot, like creating the letter C. Squeeze, exhale. And then relax to the middle. All right? Simple. This is called the bear shakes his tail. Pivot, and arc. One more time. Opposite side. Pivot and arc. Okay? As you can see, you're shaking your tail, swinging your pelvis to relax your lower spine. There's other versions of this. There's pivot and arch. Right? There's drop and roll. Right? There's shooting your head. It's all based to make the spine stretch from the tailbone to the pelvis or the sacroiliac to the head. So, two of those exercises. From 8 pieces of brocade. The first one was draw the bow. The second one was the bear shakes his tail. Right? Now that we released our spine and stretched open our joints, relaxed our joints, lubricated our joints, it's all internal, because Tai Chi is about internal. We do our eye pump, we do our eye push-ups, internal. These exercises are meant to strengthen you internally. It's like going to the gym, you do push-ups over and over. We do these over and over to strengthen the internal. Right? As you leave the gym, all that blood is pumped in your muscles. As you leave a Tai Chi class, all that blood and Qi and energy is circulating, refreshing your internal muscles, not your external muscles. Great for when the weather changes to fight off that colds and flu. Moving on. 8-step Tai Chi. Everybody can do this. Beginners, intermediate, advanced. Hey, 4 minutes, that's all you need. It's like a refreshing drink of water. Okay? So let's go. From the beginning, rise and sink. Reeling palm. Part the horse's mane, brush the knee. Cloud hands. Booster stands on one leg. Separating kick. And Peng Jian and finish. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath as you turn your mind inward. Return to your meditative breathing cycle. Sink your mind, listen to your breath, feel your heartbeat. And do not be distracted as you begin. Separate your left foot sideways. Shoulder width apart. Rise and sink is number 1. Take your time. Soft, relaxed, graceful, not forced. Inhale on the backside, exhale as you extend. Feel the Qi rise to your spine, out to your fingertips and your toes. Over the top of your head. Back out, top of your hair, the static, and then your hair wants to stand up. You can feel your teeth and your tongue. Okay? Number 3 is brush the knee. Leftward. Try to let your body not rise as you switch to each side. Your body and your hips are floating, like you're just floating in a boat on the ocean. Number 3, we hold the ball. Shift our weight, transitional step. Part the horse's mane. To the sides. Swirl, hold the ball. Shift. Cloud hand. This one rotates on the spine. Try and keep your hips square as your torso turns. And this, in effect, rings the kidneys. As you ring the kidneys, you release and activate the kidney function. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale at the front, exhale on the side. Number 6 is the golden rooster, balance on one leg. Stand firm, contact with the earth, feel your roots, drop your weight, center your mind, sink like a nail in a piece of wood. Opposite side. Cross your hands low. Raise. Cross again as you shift, inhale. Separate and kick. Number 6. Shift, cross. Inhale. Exhale. Extend the chi to your foot, to your toes, your toenails. Right? Feel that connection. Hold the ball. We go to number 8. Keep us floating like we're floating on the ocean. Circling, everything soft, graceful. The mind is inward, feeling your body, feeling the chi, feeling that static flush through your skin or through your muscles. Your hair wants to stand up. It's that same static chi that you can rub a balloon and stick it to the wall and you can rub it on your head. That electricity is running through our body, running around us. Connect that, let it feel, let it circulate. The skin is tingling. The movements are syncopated and poetic. As we finish up, face the front. Embrace and picking up, it's called picking up the tiger. Bringing your right foot to shoulder width. Turn your palms down as you separate your hands. Let them sink as you return. Your wrists are still bent. Squeeze your wrists slightly as you take one more breath. And then relax your wrists. Feel the blood flush to your hands. Return. Stand up straight. Bring your feet together. It's like a flush. It's like you went down the elevator, went into your little happy place, like Bob Ross might say. When you finish, you return by coming up the elevator, back to reality, into a state of things. Alright, then we usually just rub our hands, tap your body if you want, get that chi to circulate through your skin, right? Great results, do it every morning, refreshing, rejuvenating, reviving, and it'll help you throughout your day. You'll feel the difference, I guarantee you. And I hope you can come back again. I hope you enjoyed this segment.